There we go. They're all out. Duh. There we go. All done. And the tweets are out. The YouTube shorts out. And everything is all sorted. But it's all looking very, very good today. But welcome everyone. Welcome. Hope you're all having a very, very good day. It's an unexpected stream, of course. We haven't done a stream in a while. It's because not really anything has happened. It's been a little bit quiet. It's been a little bit more quiet than I thought it would be. Obviously, we didn't do a stream on Tajani and we didn't do a stream on GAB. We had things to do. We had things to do, of course, on that day, and we couldn't really do a stream, of course. But we had enough time to do a YouTube short. But we've got enough time to do a stream today. So hope you're all having a very, very good day. And if you hit the like button on the stream, that'd be absolutely great. And get your thoughts in below in the comment section on our new signings for overall in the summer so far. I'd love to hear all your thoughts. It would be absolutely great. But right now, it's exciting times. It's exciting times. Obviously, the players are in Marbella at the moment. They're training out in Marbella, getting ready for the first preseason game against Orlando Pirates. They're all having an absolutely amazing time. They're all having an absolutely amazing time. But I might as well get my camera on because my hair's actually decent today. It's actually looking all right. So it's not bad at all. So might as well get my cam on. So why not? But if any of you are coming on YouTube, absolutely fantastic. We've got 11 people on Twitter. That's very, 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 very good. And hopefully some people do come on Facebook. That'd be nice. But new signing today. It's an unexpected. Obviously, the tweet came out earlier of a little teaser that it kind of got me a little bit on the edge. Is this a new signing? Day out on it's a obviously it was a picture of a sun lounger on the beach with the Argyle kit on top of it, and I was like, that looks like a new signing to me. And then the announcement came at 2:00. And we have announced the new signing of a winger from Toulouse, Dutch winger called Ibrahim Sissoko. Obviously, there'll be FIFA fanboys that will probably look at it and be like, I recognise that player. Of course, you'll recognise him if you have played FIFA, of course. So you'll probably know what I'm talking about, and I'll talk about it a little bit later on. But what are we going to expect from this 21-year-old winger who last season he got bought by Toulouse for €3 million? That's if you're going to be honest here, €3 million around, I'd say 2 million, £2 or something million. Our biggest buy is £1 million, and that was Whitaker, and that was also Ballymumba. But we're getting this guy on loan. We're not permanently buying him, of course, but no information as well on an obligation to buy. So he'll be here just for this season. From what I'm expecting, we have got a proper talent on our hands. I'm just saying that right now. I've never been excited for a player in a long, long time. Of course, when Ballymumba came back at Argyle on a permanent signing, we was all absolutely excited. We was all hyped because Ballymumba, obviously the season before we signed him permanently, player of the season, he was so unbelievable for us. One of the main reasons why he was one of the main players that got us promotion back to the Championship, and it was incredible to see him come back. And then it was also the same for Morgan Whitaker because he was also a main part of the team that done so well for us in the first half of the season, in that promotion season. And then we bought him for £1 million. And we was all excited. And by Liam and hi Liam. But honestly, Ibrahim Cissoko, I think, has just got this Argyle fan base going absolutely from one side of the room to the other at 100 miles per hour. I think a lot of fans are going to be very, very excited by this. He's a player that is very quick on the ball. He's not scared to take a man on. He's a very, very pacey winger and got very good technical ability on him from the clips that I have saw. Obviously, people have been posting it all over Twitter and all over socials about him. But I'm telling you now, I've never expected a player like this caliber to join a club, basically, a couple of years ago, we were hanging around in League Two, and now we're going around signing players from Slavia Prague and Dutch winger from Toulouse. You wouldn't have thought that a couple of years ago when we were just out here signing players from just our local clubs or just down the local Tesco's or something like that. Or you're getting Billy down the bloody Forry Mill just coming down to just trial for us. Hello, come on, mate, come and trial for us. But it's not like that. We're out here getting proper signings out of nowhere, and it's absolutely fantastic that we're getting incredible signings like this. It's phenomenal. Liam's here with me, of course, because we did literally just spoke on before we came on, saying we need to do a stream on this because this kid, this guy looks unbelievable, and I have been hyping him up a little bit on Messenger. If you obviously, because we're all in a Messenger group, I have been hyping him up a lot, but there is a reason why. And there is a reason why. He's played Ligue 1 football. He's got experience in Ligue 1. And he has played once in Europa League. And there is some things about this guy that really does excite me. And hopefully a lot of people do see that as well. But for you though, Liam, of course, obviously for us, you've been supporting Argyle your whole life, of course. And I don't think you've ever seen a player like Ibrahim Sissoko, of course, a Dutch winger to Argyle. We haven't seen that in a long, long time. But for you, how exciting is this that we're bringing in players like this?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of gives Hardy a bit of love about it now, doesn't it? Really, because obviously he's a winger, and if he can get the crosses in, Hardy will feed off that and get some goals. And look at his pace; it looks pretty frightening.
Yeah.
And I think the Argyle crowd at home will certainly like him if he can get some assists, even if he can score. Happy days.
Yeah.
It's just one of them. See how he does in the first couple of games.
Yeah, it's he's one of them players that will definitely get the Argyle fans up on their feet, of course. He's a very skillful guy. I'm going to be honest. It's like we've got basically just bought another Morgan Whittaker, but more skillful and more pacey. That's all you need to say about that. And if that's what really happens on the pitch when we do see him, then I'm telling you now, we're going to have a very, very exciting time watching him. We really, really are. You have Ballymumba on the left wing back, and then you're going to have him on the left wing as well. Right, everyone, go to Owen Park. Let's just wait outside when he comes. Everyone just get their banners out saying, "I'm so excited to watch this fucking team play because it's going to be like Barcelona." Well, that's a little over the top, but from the way everything's going right now, I think that's how everyone is basically feeling at the moment. But we're not obviously going to say, oh, we're going to play Laporte in Barcelona. No, it's not going to happen, of course. But if we're going to say right now, what the one main man that's definitely pulled him in is Wayne Rooney, of course. The pulling power that he has, we've seen it already, Liam. We brought in Tajani. He had interest from numerous amount of Europa League clubs, and the pulling power that he had, he's brought him in. And now same with Ibrahim Sissoko. From what I'm looking at, numerous amount of Premier League clubs were looking at this guy, and Wayne Rooney was like, "Why don't you come down? Why don't you come down here and help us out?" And there you go. But this is the main reason we're bringing in these types of players. In Liam, Wayne Rooney's pulling power is massive, and how big is that as well for us?
Very big. I mean, obviously, we was all and ahhing when Rooney signed, but now look at it, it's looking pretty good. Look at the signings we're making, and Rooney in July.
Yeah.
We can make a couple more, and I reckon we will.
Yeah, and let's just say things now. This is 3 loan signings. We have not made a permanent signing yet. If this is what we're getting from loan players, then what permanent players are we going to get? That's what I'm pondering. What permanent players are we going to get? And how exciting is that going to be for the club? Because there's loads of rumours everywhere about what players, other players could come down to a home park. Obviously, Karamoko Dembele's been being talked about by some Argyle fan pages, of course. Jamie Donnelly, of course, the Tottenham youngster, the young Tottenham striker, of course. Herbie Kane, of course, but he's gone to Barnsley now, so we can't get him, of course. And then obviously there was Macaulay Langstaff, but he's gone to Millwall, which is very annoying. But if we're going to be honest, I don't think we was ever going to get Macaulay Langstaff. Obviously, interest from Millwall, and the fee that they paid for him and the wage they paid for him. Other things come into that: the location and how far we are from other clubs. That's the thing. Macaulay Langstaff probably wants to be close to his family, and that's probably the main reason why he is there. So I don't think we was ever going to get Macaulay Langstaff from the get-go. The bloke looks a baller. Hardy going to love him crossing from the left from Nick Morgan.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I reckon we might score a few corners this season for a change, a few 6 foot plus signings. Well, if we don't score any corners, then honestly, we might as well just bin off corners. We might just carry on just doing short corners from now on. If we don't score any corners from like the likes of Tajani or GAB, you might as well just bin them off down here because there's no point. It's just ridiculous. We must sign a new central midfielder. It's essential. Even two, we struggled there last season, and a new right back is a definite. A new right back is a definite. Joe Edwards, he's not going to last every single game. We need a rotated right back. That is a criteria that we have been that we do need. Joe Edwards is not going to play every single game. Sorinola, same for him. Yeah, he is a good right back, but that's another player that probably it will be key to rotate. It's very, very key to rotate on that position for fullbacks. Ballymumba, I think he'll be diverted into a wing back now. I think he'll be playing at left wing back for sure. And then Nathaniel Ogbeta, we also got him in as well. So it's essential that we've brought him in, and he'll be another attacking wing back that we can actually use. So it's very, very good that we actually managed to get him in on a free as well, which is absolutely fantastic. But when you look at it properly, though, it's very weird that we brought in Sissoko, but it also questions what formation are we gonna go for? Does it look like we're gonna go for a 4-3-3? Does it look like we're gonna go for a 3-4-2-1? What formation could it be? I don't know. Everyone's saying it could be a 3-4-1-2. Maybe we do get a number 10. We still need to get a number 10 because we don't have one at the club at the moment. And honestly, we don't. And maybe Morgan Whittaker can play there, but he's not a number 10. He's a right winger at best. So it's still essential that we need to get that position fitted, and we still need to get a player that can properly play there. The Finners as type. We need another Finners as type, and it's important that we do get that in. But it's interesting to see what other players we do bring in as well, because remember, we've brought in 3 loan players and we've brought in a free player. Do you see there being a transfer in the Bruins section here, Liam, that we could actually break our transfer record again?
I reckon there's a possibility, but we'll have to wait and see, really.
Because I'd love for us to break our transfer record again, but if it's going to be a transfer record break again, it'll probably be around 2 mil. I don't see it being around 3 million. I'll be very surprised, but we'll see. It's going to be a very, very key to pinpoint what positions we actually do need and how much are we willing to spend on them positions. But we've filled out so many key positions now. We've got our left winger sorted. We've got another central midfielder sorted. I'd say we do need to get another one. We've got a fullback sorted, and we've got another striker sorted. Maybe Ben Waine goes out on loan.
Good.
And that also then frees up space maybe for Isaka to get more game time. Maybe. I'm not sure. So I think Ben Waine does need a loan, and I think Isaka needs to get more game time. But it's Wayne Rooney's decision. We might see other things that might end up happening. So we're not sure yet. A 3-5-2. A 3-5-2. Maybe it could be a 3-5-2. But would it be 2 central midfielders? A cam? left winger and a right winger and 2 strikers. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm very intrigued to see what positions we do go for. I'm going to have a little look now at the information about you know who, of course, Ibrahim Sissoko. We do need to have a little look at I'll go do all right. So this is what Chris Errington said. Toulouse said they have agreed to a season-long loan for Ibrahim Sissoko to Argyle without option to purchase. Honestly, if we would have had an option to purchase, I think it would have been around way more than 3 mil. Way more than 3 mil because they bought him for 3 mil, and I don't think they would want to lose money on him. Argyle do have an option to buy another of one of their loans to Jani, of course. Argyle fans, what do you make of this signing? I want to see what people's thoughts are. Proof will be in the performances. Proof will be in the performances, but looks decent and predominantly plays left wing, so will give us some balance. Loves a step over, but we're still crying out for that. Zaz style, exactly what we were saying about creative link midfielder. Be interesting to see who that will be. From Luke Hodge, and I've definitely seen him multiple times before. Looks similar in style to Yannick Balassi. That's an interesting that kind of excites me in his YouTube highlights videos. Quick and strong with good skill levels and likes to step over. Dutch under 21, so must have some potential maybe. A Yannick Balassi. Now that obviously you may probably remember Yannick Balassi, Liam, of course, former Argyle player. Yep. And one player that ended up reaching the heights in the Premier League. Having obviously one of his skill named after him, but honestly, probably one of the most skillful wingers we've seen in quite a long time. Played at Palace in the Premier League, and he was phenomenal. But does it excite you that he could end up comparing to Yannick Balassi?
It's crazy saying that, really, isn't it? But yeah, defo. I think it could be.
Yeah. But obviously, like Luke Hodge said here, proof will be in the performances.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. Good sign in from Michael Brock, and then let's have a look at other stuff as well. Let's have a look. So, man, that photo, him in an Argyle kit looks so sick. By the way, can I just say he looks so sick in an Argyle kit. That's honestly so sick. Okay, let's not get too carried away, for God's sakes. Yeah, from France to Home Park. Very interesting stuff. I do not know who he is, but we are cooking. From Liam Housey. Brilliant. That's exactly what I think what people would be saying. An improvement from Tariq Wright. Can we not mention that name? He's gone now. We don't need to mention him. He's gone to Bradford. Let's not mention that guy's name. And I don't think Harvey England would like me mentioning that name either. So there you go. There we go. Information on Ibrahim Sissoko joining Argyle on loan. All right. So Wayne Rooney, he did talk about him as well. He's also played for VVV Venlo and Vitesse. Oh, he's played for Vitesse as well. Oof, okay. Predominantly playing as a left winger, the 21-year-old has represented Netherlands under 21s and joined Toulouse last summer, where he played 11 times in Ligue 1, got an assist, got a goal. So that's high experience already for this 21-year-old. And then going down to the Championship, it's a very, very key that we're seeing a player that is happily willing to come to the Championship, really, where he has already played in Ligue 1. It's kind of exciting. What did Wayne Rooney say then? We are extremely pleased that Ibrahim has agreed to join us for the season. He is a quick, athletic, and technical winger who will add strength to our forward options. He is a player that will excite Argyle fans, and I know for a fact they will enjoy watching him play, which kind of excites me and definitely kind of excites Liam and other Argyle fans, of course.
Yeah.
He is a player that I've already said that. Ibrahim has joined the squad here in Spain and will immediately get to work as we look to implement our ideas and how we want the team to play going forward. See, that's another key point there as well, that he has tipped on as well. Immediately get to work, how look to implement our ideas and how we want to play how we want the team to play going forward. It's how we play. It's how the team plays going forward. How are we going to how are we gonna how are we gonna line up? How are we gonna play attacking wise? How are we gonna break teams down? Is it mainly that we're gonna run like obviously Nick Morgan said a 3-5-2? Are we gonna run very, very wide and 3 centre backs? I'm not sure. It's gonna be very, very very, very interesting to talk about. From Holland to France, the home park, his career is improving. Is this the Rooney effect starting to take shape? A massive thumbs up, and at least someone as well actually is also saying what I'm saying. And then what has Neil Juicep said? It is a real coup to bring a player of Ibrahim's quality to Argyle. He had several. This is the important part here, everyone. He has had several options this summer, including interest from the Premier League. But he was really keen to join Argyle after speaking with Wayne and the recruitment. The interest from the Premier League. What teams would it be? I don't know, but Premier League teams interested in Sissoko as well. It shows the levels that he is really at the moment, ain't it, Liam?
Yeah, defo.
And it shows that he has got bags of bags of quality in there. But can he achieve that at Argyle? We'll wait.
Hopefully.
And see. Yeah, hopefully. The price will be in the pudding. We'll see what happens. Anyways, he fits the profile of player we are looking to bring to the club, and he's young, exciting, but also has excellent technical qualities. Like I said just earlier, I'm sure Argyle fans will enjoy watching him play, and I'm really happy to get another signing done so soon into pre-season, which is very, very exciting. And also, could there be more signings throughout there will be more signings throughout preseason. Don't worry about that. But we're very happy that we managed to get a 4th signing in already, and we haven't even played our first preseason game yet, and that is absolutely fantastic. Ogbeta, GAB, Tijani, and now Sissoko. Fantastic, brilliant, absolutely fantastic from Argyle. Good from the recruitment staff. Brilliant from Wayne Rooney as well. The pulling power that he has is already starting to shine massively. Bringing in Tijani and bringing in Sissoko. Fantastic. I'm very, very happy that we've managed to bring in a player like that. And if anyone's questioning about what do I mean about FIFA? Wow. I think a lot of people will probably have played FIFA. Obviously, Ibrahim Sissoko ended up getting he ended up getting a Europa League road to the knockout card earlier in the season, 88 rated card. And obviously everyone's gonna be like, oh wow, does he look actually insane? Well, let's be honest here. That's not the point. That's not the point. So don't instantly get excited by that. So don't instantly get excited by that. Of course. So, but it's exciting that when I first saw that player, I was like, "That's actually great. That's so uncanny, and it's such a coincidence that we actually bought in a player that like that. Crazy, really." Rooney said there will be signings on paper. There will be signings on paper. We already look stronger than last season. Tijani's a massive upgrade. Definitely a massive striker that we definitely needed, of course. GAB bringing him in again is phenomenal. He looked decent last season, and I feel like he definitely needs another season. And he said he wanted to come back, so phenomenal to get him back. Ogbeta on a free. He's a young wing back and young attacking and defensive wing back, and he'd definitely fit in that team well. And obviously Sissoko, who needs first team football, and he's willing to come from League One to the Championship. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 25 minutes, everyone. We are going to call it there. Of course, we haven't done a stream in a while, but it's good to be back. But we'll start another stream very, very soon. Look, when there's more signings coming down the road, we will do more streams on new signings, of course. And I bet it looks like an upgrade on Miller. I agree. And good luck to Miller at Huddersfield. And apparently you already got injured. So, toodaloo, I guess. Toodaloo. That's what I say. But thank you for jumping on as well, Liam. Absolutely great to have your input as well. But we'll see you soon. We're going to do more streams, of course. And obviously, I just done a YouTube short as well. So if you want to look at that, it's already on our YouTube shorts it's already on our YouTube shorts on our channel, of course. So you can have a little look at that. But I'm out of here. Liam's out of here as well. We'll see you in a little bit, everyone. And any more signings that come, we'll do a stream. So, and we'll have our thoughts on it and have our thoughts on other signings as well. So we'll see you later, everyone. Have a good rest of your day.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.